TBR for June, which again, very hopeful. Hi friends, it's almost June, almost halfway through the year, which is insane to me. And it's been a hot minute since I've done a reset with you all. I believe it's been over a year. And sometimes I try filming these and then I can't get it done by the end of the month to have it ready for you all right at the beginning of the month. So I'm gonna try real hard to get this all done this week so I can have it also uploaded for you all right at the beginning of June. This week, we're going to spend some time doing a little reset and getting ourselves prepared for the month of June. A lot of the times my reset at the end of the month also bleeds into the first few days of the month. It's not a very strict schedule I have, but there are a couple things that I like to do every month to get myself prepared and excited for a new month. This video, we're going to focus on a lot of more bookish stuff rather than lifestyle, but let me know if you also want me to incorporate a bunch of lifestyle stuff that I do as well. But today we're doing kind of a more so bookish reset. So in my planner, I've got a little list here of things that I want to do this week. So we're going to quickly go over them. So first, I had a big book haul because I went to another Penguin Random House Friends and Family book sale. That haul will be coming probably after this video. So you'll see that, but I have all of my books that I own physically are in a app that I have on my phone to keep track of them. And so I want to scan all of those books into the app. I want to put all the books somewhere on my bookshelves. My bookshelves are pretty packed, so I'm gonna have to rejig and kind of reorganize. But there are some fun new books that I want to have displayed and ready for me to read and reach whenever I can. Along with that, I want to update my Goodreads, Storygraph, and Fable. Is that the app name? I'm pretty good at keeping my Goodreads updated, but not so much with my Storygraph and definitely not on the Fable app. And then for my reading journal, we've got a lot to do. We've got to do my May reading wrap-up spread, and we've got to do a June spread and TBR, and then my spread that I do every month about all the pages that I read each day of the month. And then lastly, I've got quite a few different journaling type supplies that I haven't put away yet since actually 3 months ago. I have not yet put away my Archer and Olive subscription box, and I'm so sad that I had to cancel it for the June box because the June one looks so beautiful, but it's just not in the budget. And I'm so sad about it, but it is what it is. So I want to kind of reorganize all of my reading supplies and my reading journal supplies because they're kind of a little all over the place. And then that's, I think, everything that we're gonna do in this video. Today, I think we can probably update my Storygraph. We can probably scan all of those books into the app, and then we'll go from there. Let's get to it. Got the wrap-up page done, all pretty. So this is my June read and rated page, and pages read, whatever. And this is the June monthly spread. So that is the reading journal update. And now my hands are covered in ink. So that's good. It's been a few days and I want to finish up all my reset stuff today. So fingers crossed we get it all done. But one of the things I wanted to get done was to scan all of the books that I bought in the past month in my BookBuddy app, which is the app that I have to keep track of all of my physical TBRs. And this is what it looks like, where I have all my books. I've got all the books here in front of my big bookshelf. This box right here is actually, these books in front are to give to my friend in June, because I'm seeing her in June. And the rest back here are all to donate or bring to the little libraries near me. So I just have been putting that off for a while. Here are books for my friends that I got at the book sale I went to. And then in this box, you can't see, to the side is all of my new books. So you'll see this haul probably after this video, but I guess here's a little sneak peek, but I'll go into depth of all of the books that I got in that video. So I do have the paid version of this app because I think it was after like a certain amount of books were for free, and then anything more you had to pay like $5 for. But I have currently 763 books, which is quite preposterous. I do not understand how I got to that number. I don't know where all of those books are because I have 3 bookshelves. How do I have that many books? And I think I hold, actually, I think it's like 40 or 42 books. So if that's the case, I'm at 800 books. And don't ask me how many I've read. Anyway, so let's just get to scanning. So once you scan them, you can see them all here. And then sometimes they don't find them, other times they do. And I have not read any of these, so save. And we continue. So that is done. I was gonna organize these and put them on my other bookshelves, most of the books. But I haven't filmed the haul yet, and I'm not gonna get to that until sometime in the next few days. So we're just gonna have to do that in a vlog sometime in June. Sorry about that, but it is what it is. Next, I want to quickly update my Goodreads with my ratings of the books I read this month, and I did Storygraph earlier today. I was watching Gavin Reads It All's vlog, or not vlog, but summer TBR. So earlier today in the morning, I updated my Storygraph for my May books. I'm gonna open up Goodreads, get my reading journal, sit on the couch, and it should take like 5 minutes. We're gonna do this together, have it updated, and continue on with our reset. That took me 3 minutes to do, so that was very, very fast. I just added my ratings, no reviews, because rewriting all my reviews takes so long. Sorry, I needed to zoom out. But yeah, I keep it really simple usually on Goodreads, but then you'll see my more in-depth reviews on my YouTube videos or sometimes on Instagram. So that's that. I wanted to talk about my June TBR because I think I figured out what books I want to read and want to aim to read in June. Emphasis on aim because there's quite a bit, and with the way that my reading has been going for the past few months, I am reading less than I used to. So it's harder to kind of gauge what the month is going to look like because I don't even know. Sorry guys, the hair is up because I can't deal. Here are the books I want to read in June. I wrote down a little June TBR wishfuls because, again, we never know. There's quite a few big books on here, and I want to get to them all, but we're gonna see. June is a little bit of a busier month, but it's not as busy as July. So I'm hoping to knock some of these out in June because I just know I won't be able to focus on them in July. But let's just go from the top. First, I put together this stack based off of my spring TBR because it's summer next month. So we've got to hurry up. Then I have some book club books that I want to either catch up on. Actually, all of these are catch up on. And then I have a couple from my 24 and 2024. And then I have a little note here saying catch up on Life and Fate. I've been reading Life and Fate with the Slavic Literature podcast, their book club, and I am quite behind. I think I'm about a month behind. It is a chapter a day, so it's not that bad, but I just need to sit down for maybe 2 days and just catch up because we are going to be finishing it in July, so I want to kind of be caught up and engaging for the last month because I feel like that's like when the best parts of the book happen. So that's one thing. No particular order, I just pulled these off my bookshelves. We've got A Room with a View by Ian Forster, which was from my spring TBR. This is such a springy, summery nature book to me, and I've attempted to read this many times, and I've always just kind of gotten stuck. So I am really hoping to get this completed in June, and I just got my hold for the audiobook. So I feel like tandemly we'll be able to do that. Then Mitch Albom's The Little Liar. This is his new novel that he came out with, I believe, last year, November. I've read most of Mitch Albom's works. He's one of my favorite and auto-buy authors, so really looking forward to this, and this is on my 24 and 2024. Then we've got Middlemarch. This has kind of been on my radar for a while. I don't think I'm 29 pages in. I think I'm a little bit further into this book. No thoughts so far. Then we've got Drive Your Plow Over the Bones of the Dead. This has been probably on more TBRs than I can count. I have started it, 3 pages, so we'll see how that goes. Then we've got The Master and Margarita, which is a part of the Hardcore Literature Book Club. They are currently finishing up this book, I believe, or it was last month that we finished it, and I haven't started it. But I've heard such fantastic things about this book. I just need to start. Then we've got Demon Copperhead, which is on my spring TBR. I am so looking forward to this book. I loved David Copperfield with all my heart, so I am ecstatic to start this. It's a heavy book though. The thought of trying to like carry this, oh, it's pretty floppy though. Then we've got Braiding Sweetgrass. This has also been on many TBRs of mine, but I feel like springtime, again, is perfect to read this book. Lots of spring vibes. And then we've got The Sweetest Revenge, which is a romance, so I had to add in a romance to kind of break up all of these different genres that are also a lot classic heavy. And then I want to read the Lord of the Rings trilogy, which is here. I don't think I'm going to finish the trilogy, but at least one of the books. I just finished The Hobbit, so I am ready to start that trilogy. But that's the TBR for June, which, again, very hopeful because at this point, the past few months, I've read, I believe, 8 to 9 books a month, and this is how many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. That means if I don't read anything else and just these books, it's possible. But it's also, these books are thick as heck, so we'll see. Let's switch SD cards and move on to the next reset item, which I don't know what it is, but you'll see in about 5 seconds. Doesn't look much different, but we added the new washi tape back here, the fountain ink, like the actual ink or the fountain pen. It's very tight quarters in here. Fountain pen, and then just, oh, and the new scalloped edged ruler, which I am so excited for. In this shelf, which is usually all my pens, markers, pencils, all of that stuff, I had some space in the back here, so I just added the other 3 journals that I couldn't fit in my journal drawer. I do have a woven basket full of journals that are like old journals or half-used journals, but these ones are all new, so I kind of want them out in the open to remind me that I have them. And the rest is kind of the usual. We've got my journal drawer, which is not much different, like at all. Here on my desk, I have also my pens, that little black container with all the small containers, and my woven basket. So that is that. We have officially completed everything, almost everything that I wanted to do for my June reset, so yay. And just to give another look at my reading journal spreads, we've got my May wrap up, which you'll see this in an upcoming video. My June spread, which I am quite obsessed with, if I do say so myself. And then lastly, we've got my June reads page, and then my pages read in the month. I feel so great going into the month. Usually, as I said before, this kind of trickles into the first few days of the month, so I'm happy to have it all done and ready and start fresh tomorrow, which is June 1st. You guys will probably see this like June 2nd or 3rd, depends on how fast I edit. But yeah, so thank you all for spending this time with me. Let me know what you all do at the end of the month or the beginning of a new month to kind of get yourself situated for the month in terms of bookish stuff, book goals, all of the things, even your like day-to-day life. Let me know. Thank you all again for being here. I will see you all very, very soon. Happy reading. Bye.
Lazy Sunday mornings, hiding under covers. I don't mind staying in with you. Play your favorite movie, laying right beside me. I don't mind when it's just us.